Dog, some of these bras be tripping. Hold that thought.
If you're broke when I meet you, you don't stand a chance. Because
What's broke to you? What is define broke?
you make less than double what I make.
Less than double.
Yes.
Okay.
It's not a shit ton,
Okay.
but you should be making double what I make. That being said, it's because I've held broke men down. I've been played by broke men.
Okay.
And personally, it doesn't pay off. So I won't do it again. And it is what it is. It's not hard to find someone who makes twice what I make. I personally attract people who make like a whole spectrum. That being said, if you are broke and I choose to deal with you, I will belittle you. It is what it is. And I reserve the right to do that. And also, if you want to cheat at your own risk, I'm apt to ghost you. And it is what it is because men who make more money than me, they treat me with that same power dynamic, right? Like, I know that...
So that's fair? You think that that's okay?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
But it's a way of life.
Women like financial stability.
Yes.
Men don't care about that because a lot of times men are always the breadwinner.
You date down.
80% of the time, men are the breadwinners, or they're at equal level at the same time. Men don't care about that. If a man meets a woman and she's struggling or she's going through something, if she has a good heart and we see the potential in her and she can,
If she has a good heart or
pose-
if she has a fat ass.
no. If
If
a
she has
woman,
a fat ass or some fat titties. Or if she gives the pussy up quick. You guys love her.
that ain't
Pay her
shit.
bills.
That
You'll
ain't
buy her
shit.
some Louis.
That ain't shit. Pussy is pussy. What Drake say?
Y'all
Pussy's
love
only-
broke
What Drake
hoes.
said?
Period. Y'all love broke hoes. You
Pussy's
love
only
them.
pussy, and
With
I
every
get it when I
ounce
need
in
it.
your fiber,
It don't matter
you
if you
love
make
broke hoes.
no. It don't matter if you make
If I was a
500,000.
broke hoe and I had just pussy everywhere, niggas would love me.
If you make 500,000 or if you make $5, it don't matter. If a nigga care for you, he gonna care for you. It is what it is. He don't care about all that extra shit. Women,
And that's what's sad. There's less incentive for us to have our shit together.
Women care about this shit. Why? Because a lot of times a woman don't know what she want to do. She needs some type of direction in her life. She needs her bills paid. She needs
That's not
make
why.
sure she has a roof over her
No,
head.
that's not why.
She looks for all
We
that
don't want to
extra shit.
accumulate your debt. We don't want to
I didn't say accumulate
take
debt.
on your
I didn't say
problems.
accumulate debt. I never said it, bring on my
We don't
problems.
need you guys to tell us what to do. We don't.
Yes, you do.
No, we don't.
Because a lot of times a man that has money, he's going to tell you what to do. And you're going to listen because why? Because you're not making as much
Never.
money as him.
No, never. No, never.
So, okay, so if that's the case, why do you let a man cheat when he makes more money than you? You told me that earlier, that when a man makes $1 million, he can cheat.
I told you I would side chick myself to a rich nigga.
Why?
Well, because I don't love a nigga I'm gonna side chick myself to, so there has to be some incentive, right? If I don't love you and your dick is mediocre, why else would I be here?
So you're only here for the money. So you're a gold digger.
If I'm a side bitch, yes,
So you're a
duh.
gold digger. So you're a gold
If you
digger.
have a side bitch, I want you to be as cautious of her as you are of me saying this. Like, I hope you don't ever think that you have a side bitch who's just enamored with you. You don't. You don't.
So you're a
She's
gold
there
digger.
for an alternative resource.
So you would be a gold digger is what you're saying.
I've never been a side bitch, so I can't say that I would.
Okay,
But
so-
if the price is right, possibly, yeah. If
You
you
can-
make
you can
millions,
change
right,
that.
and I'm making 100,000,
Okay.
you're going to treat me like an option, right? Like, I have so much to prove to even get a ring, to even get a chance.
Sometimes.
A lot, unless my ass is fat and my titties are big, which they're not. I'm sweet and I'm nice and I'm petite. So I have a lot to
Teach his own.
prove.
Teach his
I have a
own.
lot to prove. That being said, I will treat a man who's broker than me the same way a man who's rich would treat me. I have the control. I will cut you off. You can't move around. And men don't like that. So I like men who make more money than I do. And it is what it is. I support my family. I support my household. I have a child who's 7 years old, happily living, whatever. I absolutely will not support somebody else. I don't even want you to make what I make, because if you fall into a bad, hard situation, I have to support you. You have to
You
make...
think that.
I know that. You have to make double, if
That's
not
what you've been
triple,
through.
if not
That's what
quadruple.
you've been through.
I never will ever support another man as long as I live.
Me personally, I don't require a woman to, bring in a certain amount of income. That's just me personally, because
Men don't.
at the end of the day, I'm already gonna have a roof over my head. I'm taking trips with my boys. We doing X, Y, Z. We going to eat good. We doing this and that. So anything that you would bring in would just be an addition to what I already have. Women look for a man to take them to the next level. Most women.
No, the real question is why as women are we working so hard and grinding so hard when men don't care? We could slack off, we could be bums, and y'all would still wife us at the same rate that you wife us when we're grinding our asses off. Y'all don't care.
The question
why we care.
The question is, why do y'all care so much?
No, we care for our own self-worth. We care for our own self-worth, and that's why I'm not carrying no broke-ass nigga, because I've worked too hard.
It ain't about
worked too hard.
So it's okay for a man to date a broke bitch, but it's not okay for a woman to date a broke nigga.
Personally, if you're dating a bitch who's broker than me, I think you're a joke. But that's your personal decision.
But love is love, right?
No.
So why does love...
I would never...
love shouldn't have a monetary value attached to it.
Well, it does.
For
me, it does. And for you guys, it doesn't, because you guys have societal power, you have monetary power, you have all these privileges that allow you to choose who you want.
It ain't societal power.
We can't choose who we want.
Initially, when we're looking for a female, we're just looking for a female who's gonna, give us love, give us support, some loyalty. You know what I'm saying? That's what we look for. We don't look for money.
So no,
we don't look for money because we have that.
But you look for
other
stuff. You look for a pretty girl. You look for a girl with a big butt. You look for a girl with big boobs.
No,
you do.
That don't mean shit because a lot of these women that have a big butt and that's pretty can't even hold a basic conversation.
Half of you men don't need that.
That is what it is.
You guys don't need that.
Yes, we do.
Some of you do. Some of you don't.
We have to deal with you day in and day out. So you don't think we pay attention to stuff like that?
I don't think you care enough to make that deciding factor.
Yes, we do.
You do. Just like every conversation we've had tonight, you care about what applies to you. You need to look at it from an objective perspective.
To a certain extent, a lot of men care if a woman can hold a basic conversation, because you have a lot of women out here who fine as hell, nice bodies, and got it paid for by other men, and we're dating you, and you can't even hold simple shit. You don't know what credit is. You don't know how credit works. Like, it's just basic shit that a lot of women just don't understand because they've been taken care of their whole life. So a man doesn't want to be the rest of his life with a woman that doesn't know anything.
I personally feel that a woman's role is to elevate the situation that she's in. Whether
you are
it's
to
her
help,
man,
you are to help
whatever. That being said, as a man, you should already be at a position that I should want to grow. I should want to help you.
And what are you doing during this time, though? What are you doing during this time? While I'm already up here, what are you doing in this time?
Me, personally, I don't need to address that.
No, like you said, we're not talking about personally. You just
exactly,
told me that.
Exactly. So objectively, as a woman, you shouldn't be broke.
Okay.
And if you are broke, you could still get a man because niggas are weak and they like bitches. At the end of the day, as a woman, you should never date down.
Never.
You should never date down.
Ever.
Because you could be whack, you could be broke, you could be ugly, you could be whatever. You could always get a rich nigga. It is what it is.
Men, be careful out there. Take your time.
It's the only... Monetary value is the only position on earth where men have a disadvantage.
No. Monetary value is only what women look at.
That
period. And
maybe dick size.
Period.
You guys have male privilege. You guys have misogynistic
You can
privilege.
have a man that makes $250,000 or whatever, and if it's a woman who's never seen that type of money before, you can have a small dick, and a woman still is going to want to be with you because she's comfortable in an environment.
Whose fault is it? If you wife her, right? Like
but a man is not going to do that.
Like we've talked about, men are the ones who get down on one knee. So if you wife a bitch who's a gold digger and she likes you with your small dick and your large bankroll,
a man is not a
if
real
you get
man.
Down on one knee, that's not her fault. That's yours.
A real man is going to evaluate all that stuff. We take into account everything before we get down on one knee.
8 out of 10 men are not real men. 2 out of 10 men are real men.
What?
Real men. So the majority
define
of men,
a real man since you're a woman.
A real man is a man who cares what a woman has acquired from her own net worth, from her own intellect, a woman who can uphold her own household. No. What do you think a real man is? And if you describe
You're
yourself,
talking about a woman.
You're
talking about a woman. You just said everything a woman.
No, I'm talking about what a real man wants in a woman.
What a real man wants in a woman basically is just loyalty and love. That's at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to.
Okay, and how easy is it to fake that?
It's not easy to fake that.
It's very easy.
We're going to see through all that bullshit.
No, you're not. You're not. Historically, you're not.
Huh?
No, you're not.
Yes, we are, because there are going to be things that happen where we see how you react.
After you niggas put a ring on, you think we're stupid enough to play
Yes.
that role until
Yes.
you like us. No, marry
Yes.
me first. Then you'll see how dumb I am. Then you'll see how whack I am.
Men will only ask for what they can do. Women will ask for astronomical shit, and they still over here
But you
making
guys
making
created
$10
this
an hour.
patriarchal view.
I'm not.
We have been raised in a
This is
society
facts.
and we have been breaking down societal norms that say we are what our man is worth, right? And the last quantifying factor is your monetary value, the monetary value of the man that you marry. So I'm sorry, that's the last thing to go out of style, but you guys created this system, and that's how we're gonna play it. You make more
Something's
money
wrong
than
with
us.
her.
You make
Something's wrong with her.
we make 75 cents to every dollar that you make. So if I want my husband to make more money, that's fine.
Well, and that's okay for you to want that, but you can't necessarily demand that.
What I want, I demand.
A man never requires a woman to make a certain amount of money. It's always good, and it's always in addition. And you're definitely, if a man is making money and a woman is making just as much money as him, you're definitely going to live comfortable. You know, saying get what you want to get, live a lavish life, things like that. But women need a man with money, and that's what they look for when they're dating. At the end of the day, it's not fair, but it just is what it is.
Men don't need to require anything because they have the privilege of being able to make a dollar for every dollar that they have earned. Women are at a disadvantage, so naturally we are going to seek a monetary value in any situation we're in. I think that it's within our right to take advantage of that if we need to.
Y'all better watch these motherfuckers, boy. I'm trying to tell you. Take you up top. Knocking these motherfuckers up and marrying them. Shit. Better reevaluate who you fucking with. Cause she pretty stupid. Low key he is too for fucking with her. Yo.